For years, decades, you've brought us so much happiness and joy. And 4 years ago, we saw you get married to Rico Hines.
Yes.
And that wedding looked like a fairy tale, but ended up looking like a nightmare.
It was a great wedding.
And this is your first time, and this is your first time talking about that. You went through something that was very traumatic and very painful. You want to talk about that to us?
And there's two sides to every story. I'm not going to sit here and bash my husband. I'm not going to defame his name.
Right.
But everything I did and made choices in terms of how I ended that relationship, I thought it through and I knew exactly what I was doing.
Wow.
I think,
So,
what,
wow.
yeah, what I want to say to you, it's a cliche, but maybe people haven't heard it, but you don't look like what you've been through.
Right.
And I want to applaud you on behalf of not just you, but women like my mother, who also had to deal with a husband who walked through many places of infidelity,
Right.
but held it down for herself and her family. And I want to celebrate that. But there was something significant that
Right.
you did
Right.
that kind of exposed this whole
Right.
thing.
What was the text? What was
Just
the text?
explaining people that I'm leaving him.
Right.
This is over. Thank you
Amen.
for your prayers.
Okay.
But it's no love. This is it.
Who got the tape?
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah.
I think
None of my people sent that out.
none.
Okay.
So it
No.
somehow got out.
It somehow got out.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, you know, unfortunately, my husband was recording himself.
Right. Well,
So-
and let me apologize because I was under the impression that your husband made a sex tape with somebody else and it came into your possession and you sent it out. You texted the sex tape out. So I apologize to you for
Oh,
getting
no,
that information
I
wrong.
sent it to my close friends.
Oh, you did send it. Okay, all right. Okay. Well, I don't apologize.
And look at she's standing there with the eye. You just so proper.
You know, what this is the sad part about it, is that, and you know, women always have to be perceived as being scorned.
Right, yeah.
We're not scorned.
Right.
You know, and it happens to men too. It's
That's
not
true.
just women, but I am a woman.
Right.
And I stand for a lot of women. And I've seen decades of just women staying in the wrong situation, being physically abused,
Right.
being mentally abused,
Right.
being spiritually abused.
Right.
I've been there.
Right.
That's not happening
Let
anymore.
me ask you, so did you feel better after exposing
It's not about feeling better. After I did it and I exposed what we were going through, because I put myself out there as well. It's not just him. I put myself out there.
Wow. Yeah.
But to me, it was worth it because, you know, I got phone calls from people saying, Lord, I'm going through the same thing.
Yeah.
Women start talking about it. We need to have dialogue. You need to open up and talk about it. You don't have to put an H on your chest and handle it all the time. We get tired.
Yeah.
We get upset,
Yeah.
but you have to handle it.
Yeah.
How do you handle it? Maturely and responsibly. I stand by every decision I make.